Gemini, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is going to be our daily reading for Saturday, March 6th. Let's see what's going on with Gemini. At the heart of your reading, we have the heart itself, the Ace of Cups, representing a new opportunity in love, and the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck here, underscoring that this is potentially something that you are going to feel prompted to share with someone else. Your challenge, Knight of Swords. When we're talking about matters of the heart versus matters of the head, the challenge becomes clear in that wanting to act based on logic and reason and intellect versus going with your heart. Sometimes that can be at odds, contradictory. It's like on the one hand, there's what makes sense to you, and on the other hand, there's how you feel. And your focus is on reversing that ace. I feel like this is an extension of the Ace of Cups that you've been offered, and the way that you're viewing it is saying no to it or backing away from it. If you are the one who will be offering this Ace of Cups to someone else, it could be that you are pondering doing so, like you're keeping it to yourself, could be the reason for the reversal. You're not quite ready to extend that cup and offer it to anyone. It's like you're just sitting with the idea, deciding how you feel about it, deciding what you think about it, and not willing to take action, the Knight, until you understand what you want to do with it. The fact that that concept is being communicated to us by the Ace of Pentacles tells me there's also an element of practicality that you're mulling over. Like, how does this actually fit into my life, or does it fit? What's the value proposition? A very pragmatic look at things. In the recent past, we have the Three of Wands reversed. I feel an issue with faith in the universe, with the whole concept of manifestation or the law of attraction. It's like knowing what you want, but not believing that it's going to come to you. Or potentially, which is an interesting way they're giving it to me now, is knowing that you want love in your life, but also being certain that if it appears, you're going to say no to it. It's like, this is what you've been pulling in. The Three of Wands energy, your expectancy, is energetically pulling in new love. And the way that you're reacting to it is reversal. It's like, yes, I want the opportunity. Okay, now that it's here, I'm going to back away from it. Give me more on the Three of Wands. Why the backing away? being stuck in your head about the concept of love. Do I want it? Do I not want it? How will I feel about it when it gets here? It's just the catchphrase for the Eight of Swords is a self-imposed mental prison about love, and I couldn't put it any better. It basically sums up the energy that I was getting thus far. Okay. Tied to that energy, at the bottom of the deck here, we have the Ten of Pentacles, which is the life that you want. Replete with all the bells and whistles that include the people that you want in your life, the sort of home life you want, the sort of job you want. It's like, at the end of your days on this earth, when you look back on the life that you've lived, having the opportunity to feel like you've lived well, like you did everything that you wanted to do, you lived the life that you wanted to live. But it's the feeling of living that in the moment. Hope I didn't make that too convoluted. Your energy of the environment, we have the Eight of Cups, which is telling us Spirit wants you to feel like you're ready to pursue a greater level of happiness in life. The Eight of Cups is happiness where you are, having worked very hard to get where you are and feeling good about it, and also realizing that in order to expand your horizons and grow and evolve and increase your happiness, there's a new adventure that awaits you. It's exploring uncharted territory that comes with a lot of unknowns. But in order to reach the Ten of Cups, your ideal emotional fulfillment, you have to leave behind the Eight and go off in search of the remaining two. In the near future, we have the Three of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. I feel like this is all about trust and your convictions. Three of Wands requires a lot of trust because it represents something that can't be done without others. It's a collaboration with a purpose. That whatever the intention or the purpose of the collaboration can't succeed, can't get off the ground without everyone's participation and giving their best to the situation. So it's trust in the people that you're collaborating with and associating with. And we have the Five of Pentacles, which is about leaving everything behind or weeding out the weak link in the chain. If someone isn't giving their best and isn't pulling their weight, kicking them out of the group. I have a feeling we are talking about relationships here. Generally, it's your conceptualization about relationships. I don't feel like we've been talking about a specific relationship just yet. So I suspect what Spirit's getting at here is your view toward the partnership or collaborative environment that exists within a relationship, and having some sort of realization that represents a victory about what you deserve in someone giving their best to the situation, and kicking them out of the group or the relationship if they're not giving their best. It might have something to do with standards in a relationship, enforcing your own personal boundaries, expectations. Show me surprise energy for Gemini. What is going to influence the situation that Gemini does not see coming? We have the Devil reversed and the Nine of Wands reversed. A major burden will be lifted before you felt like it would be possible once you recognize how you're getting in your own way. It's like making a different choice, breaking a pattern of behavior. Specifically having to do with something that you feel obligated to do. It's like, well, I feel like the situation is bad for me, but I've committed to it. I'm obligated to see it through until the end. Breaking that pattern of thinking, that pattern of behavior, and saying, you know what? If you're not giving your best to the situation, then my obligation is null and void. Like, you've already broken our contract, so I'm going to ask you to exit the situation. 5 of Pentacles. We're going to quit before the obligation was fully completed because you've negated it by not giving your best. And I'm going to end a pattern of behavior that was bad for me by allowing that sort of subpar contribution to a relationship to be tolerated. Like, you deserve nothing less than the best. You give your best, you deserve their best. Show me hopes and fears for Gemini. Judgment in reverse. You're either really hoping that someone changes their mind about something that seems final, or you're worried about a tendency that you have to go back and change your mind. Like, you might feel really good about a decision one day, and then the next day, you're back in an old pattern. So I can see that playing out either way. Show me the end result for Gemini. How do these energies resolve? Here we go. The life you want, the 10 of Pentacles. So we haven't really been talking about money here, so I'm less inclined to interpret this as financial prosperity, although that's always a possibility when the 10 of Pentacles shows up. But as a side benefit to having lived the life that you want, like creating the environment around you that's conducive to you living the life that you want. It's having it all together. The seed that you're holding now, the Ace of Pentacles that's in your focus, that's the seed that you can plant that will turn into the life that you want. The seed that you have on pause right now, deciding what to do with it. Show me advice. Hanged Man, interesting as advice. Okay, Gemini. This is saying this is a situation that requires your attention and your analysis. So it's asking you to put your thinking cap on and really give undivided attention to understanding the specific situation that's going on in your life right now. So whatever comes to mind as I've been talking about these energies during the reading, this is the topic that Spirit wants you to really focus in on. There's something to be understood that's going to be unique to each one of your situations. That's why the advice is coming through as you, as an individual, need to put your human brain and spiritual attention on this. There's something to be gleaned, some piece of wisdom to be gained, a new perspective by looking at things a different way. That once you unlock that door, things are going to really open up for you. Gemini, I hope that helped. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you back tomorrow. Bye.